At each and every Mass, there's an infinite amount of grace that we can receive. But the amount of grace we receive depends on how hungry we are, how well we pay attention and participate, how focused we are on the prayers. While the Holy Eucharist is God Himself, it's not magic. God comes halfway. We have to go out and meet Him too. At the Mass, you get out of it what you put into it. Imagine, for instance, you're walking on a hot summer day and you're thirsty. In the distance, you hear the Niagara Falls. As you approach to drink the cool, refreshing water, you could draw some water out of the Niagara Falls with a thimble, which isn't much, or a cup, or a bucket, or maybe a container. If you could have a transatlantic cargo ship pull in for a fill-up and there would still be water left over. The same is true with the Most Holy Eucharist. So take my advice, get to Mass a bit early, and open up your relevant radio app to the prayers before Mass. I like the one by St. Thomas Aquinas. Next, try to read the readings of the day beforehand, which you can also find for free on the relevant radio app. I find it hard to capture the readings without actually seeing them, and teachers know that too. If you want your students to master a subject, they have to see it written on the board, they have to write it down on their paper, and they have to listen to the words of the teacher. Finally, try to take a few minutes after Holy Mass to make an act of thanksgiving. There are wonderful prayers for that on the free Relevant Radio app because the Holy Eucharist remains in us for 10 minutes or so after we receive Him, until the species of the bread has been digested and consumed. And for that short period of time, each of us are like a living tabernacle.